What is good, YouTube? It is your boy D Murray, and this is D Murray Reacts. We react to some of your favorite videos, Reddit posts, and news. We are at it again with another video for you guys this week. Please remember to like and subscribe as well. We're doing 2 of these videos every week, and you got to hit that notification button if you want to know when the videos are dropping. Today, we got another Am I the Asshole for you. The one that we have today is from a Please Help Me Throw Away. They are asking, am I the asshole for not taking down our Halloween decorations? I mean, I see Halloween decorations sometimes up at Christmas. It don't really bother me. It's your house. So, I mean, barring you having something crazy up, I don't care. Some of these people have like these 9-foot like skeletons that I think are pretty cool. You can have that thing up in July. Like I'm all about that. Like I don't really bother. It doesn't bother me. The good thing about this one is that we also have an update after this apparently. So I haven't seen any of this, but you know, I do see that they're saying that there's an update. Basically they're saying my husband and I moved to this neighborhood about 2 years ago after we got married. We haven't been able to celebrate Halloween the last 2 years due to COVID. It's our favorite holiday, so this year we decided to go all out. I'm with it. I actually found out that Halloween apparently is like the #1 holiday for drinking. Like you would think it would be like New Year's and all of that, but apparently like it's Halloween, man. Everybody likes to get dressed up and go out and get all kind of shit faced. So who knew? We filled our yard with tombstones and skeletons. All of our bushes and trees are wrapped in fake webbing. The tree closest to the street having a huge 6-foot spider dangling from its limbs. That's dope. I like that. The final touch was a huge rope web that we added extra webbing to fill out that hangs from our roof all the way out to the street. We're not into gory stuff, so we got a couple of fuzzy spider decorations to place around the yard. It took us hours to decorate, and we were so excited. My husband looked like a kid in the candy store, as I'm sure you would. You know what I'm saying? You out there, like, y'all enjoy Halloween. You want to spruce up the front of the house. You're not doing anything crazy. It's not like there's blood everywhere. And even if there was, I'm totally cool with that. But not like there's blood everywhere and all kind of ridiculous stuff. Seems like you're keeping it somewhat moderate, but there's a lot of, you know, fake spiders and all that kind of stuff going on. I think this is perfectly fine. I don't see what the issue is yet. Yesterday, while my husband was at work, I heard a knock on the door. It turned out to be my neighbor. He looked absolutely frantic. I didn't even have a chance to ask what happened when he yelled in my face, "You need to take all this shit down." And that's when you close the door, because like there's no need for that. How you gonna come to my house and tell me to take my shit down? All right, this is my house. You know, I mean, you got a problem, you can talk to the HOA about that. So we'll see. I was really taken back. This neighbor has always been very nice to us. Sometimes the neighbors be cool until you do something that they don't like, and then like you quickly see how they are in their own house. We normally ain't in our neighbors' houses. A lot of us. Some people, you know, a little different. I've seen other houses decorate in the past few years, maybe not to this extent. I wish there was a picture. I haven't seen a picture. But I know it's not against our HOA rules, which I'm sure it's not. HOAs are normally pretty cool about you having decorations and things. I decided to ask if that was his issue just in case. He looked at me completely dumbfounded and started going off. "Cut the crap. You need to put all this away. My wife has arachnophobia. Your yard practically gave her a heart attack this morning." Well, good. Well, good. If your adult wife can't walk past my house and she sees fake spiders and that somehow brings about something in her that concerns her greatly, well, then you probably shouldn't walk my direction, because we do this every Halloween. I don't see how you want to know what I don't like. I don't like spouses of people that are equally unreasonable. I think that for a lot of the time, a lot of us are the balance, right? We're the counter for our spouse. So even though we sometimes argue about it, we're willing to tell our spouse, like, come on, you're tripping. You know, this is a little much, right? But anytime that there's fake spiders and stuff up, I would hate to know what she does when there's a real spider. And this isn't to say that people that are afraid of certain things, insects, dogs, whatever the case may be, that's not a real fear for them. But this is Halloween. This is standard practice. I'm sure if she goes to Bath and Body Works, they probably got some spiders on the lotion. I don't think that's probably an issue for her, right? But she ended up seeing a 6-foot spider, which is obviously not real. And somehow that brought about an emotion in her that decided that made her husband decide that it was up to him to go to the neighbors to have them take it down. I think it's crazy. I guess the wife, she can't come to the door, right? Because I got all the stuff. That's the good part about this, is that I don't ever have to talk to her, at least at my front door. Maybe I have to talk to her at the grocery store, but I got to talk to her at my front door because that's where the spiders are. So we'll continue. We'll see. I kind of fucked up here and laughed. I don't think our purple fuzzy spiders, and the spiders are purple apparently, I didn't know they were purple, with big googly eyes, would even scare the little kids in the neighborhood. You're pulling my leg, right? I'm sure he took that well. He got in my face, and see, this is why you got to be careful. Like, you got to be careful when people come to your house like that. And also, this dude he's obviously tripping, and the husband ain't home, but practically stepped into my house. Not going to do that. You're going to scare my wife to death. If you and your husband don't take all this shit down, I'm reporting you. I'm a retired police officer, and I can make this a real problem for you. This is where me and my wife have an understanding, and this is where I get my phone call. You want me to come home from lunch, bruh? You want me to come home from lunch for this? If I have to come home to have a conversation with you about boundaries in my home and my family over a purple spider in my front yard, problems. You being some type of retired police officer or whatever you are, that ain't even my biggest concern. That's actually your biggest concern, because you retired. You ain't even the feds no more. So you should actually be way more concerned about that. This dude got me feeling a certain kind of way over a purple spider. I started seeing red and getting real uncomfortable because I was completely home alone and my husband wouldn't be home for hours. Even if I wanted to take it down, it would be impossible without his help. Listen, this is our first time getting ready to celebrate Halloween in our house. We really put a lot into our yard. We don't even have any gory or graphic decorations. None of our spiders even look realistic. Can we please not do this now? So she's trying to be cordial about this, even though, he's being crazy. He says, I don't give a shit. Take it down or else. He really didn't even give me a chance to answer. He just started walking back to his yard. I hope that they tell us where his, like what is his relation, what's the relation from his house to yours? Is he like across the street? Is he down a few houses on the same side? What's the deal here? Our decorations are not scary. Other neighbors has even said our yard is cute, I'm sure, because they're reasonable individuals. We also spent a few $100s decorating. It would be a huge waste to take it all down. It ain't coming down my house. I haven't told my husband yet because I know he's petty and he'll throw a fit. You should tell him. You should tell him I'm this type of husband, because I'm petty. I throw a fit, and probably decorate even more spiders out of spite. Absolutely. I will go on Amazon and I will buy everything spider related that I can. Everything that I can. There would be spiders everywhere. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't even like spiders. I might even get some real spiders. I might make it as real as possible in my yard, just because you showed up at my house and acted a fool. This is really important to us. I just want to enjoy my favorite holiday with my husband. Am I the asshole? Now, I'm going to go ahead and go through the update before I finish, because I think that's probably important. A lot of you wanted to see my decorations, so here they are. You can see the big web fuzzy spiders on the bushes and our big guy in the tree. So I will show you the picture here of what it looks like. Okay. So we have some pictures here of what they look like. Enter if you dare. That spider that's in the web here, it looks somewhat real, but I mean, it's all cool. This is all, obviously anyone can see that this is fake. Like, none of this is real. The spider in the tree is actually pretty dope. I like that a lot. The spider in the tree is cool. And then like they got some webbing around and a little fuzzy purple spider and all of that. So you can see, I can see all of these things. And none of these things bring about anything in me. And look, even if I felt a certain kind of way about spiders, these are obviously fake. No one would look at this. And this isn't even a lot. I've seen people that have a ridiculous amount of Halloween decorations. Like, this isn't even a lot of decorations. This is fairly moderate as far as I'm concerned. This is a whole bunch of stuff stuck in the ground, some skulls, and then you got a few spiders scattered here and there. So I don't understand what the deal is with that. Apparently, also, she says that I talked to my husband about it and we're installing a Ring doorbell this weekend. Everybody should have a Ring. I got a Ring. The one thing about a Ring doorbell that you should know is that you will know every single car that passes your house. Like, it is so ridiculous. Even when you turn off the parameters, it's super, super ridiculous. But I get the catch. You'd be surprised how many people come to your house when you're not home. So that's a great thing about the Ring doorbell. But yeah, it would have been good if she had it, because then you can take that to the HOA if you want. I'll be taking it up with the HOA and documenting everything that happens going forward. All right. She is not an asshole. The guy across the street is an asshole. I don't even think the wife, I don't know the conversation that the guy across the street had with his wife. If she just basically felt a certain kind of way about it and was somewhat upset about the spiders because she kind of felt a certain kind of way about spiders, she's not even an asshole unless she told him to go across the street. I've been around long enough to know that there's a lot of these guys who, when their wife even remotely acts like there's an issue with something, they immediately go into protection mode. And now you got to go across the street and yell at the lady with the fake spiders in her yard just because your wife may have had some type of issue. The wife may not even have had a reaction of, I'm going to faint or I'm going to have a heart attack, or, she may have even just walked by and been like, oh, that almost gave me a heart attack. And then now magically you over at my house talking to me about purple fuzzy spiders, So even that wife may not be, but that dude is. The guy, the husband of the woman that saw the spiders, he is an asshole. If he wrote this post, I'm sure he would write it differently, but it doesn't matter how he would write it. He would still be the guy that's an asshole. She's not doing anything wrong. I actually commend the people that put up decorations, because I don't like putting up decorations, but I commend those people, because those people there, they give the kids something to see, right? The kids come around and they're able to see it, and the people that put up the Christmas lights and all of that type of stuff, all of those things help bring something a little extra to the neighborhood, right? And if you can't handle a fake spider in the yard, right, then God forbid you afraid of Christmas lights or something like that. I don't see people with epilepsy going to their neighbor's house super upset about the flashing Christmas lights in the yard, right? Because we all understand that that's your house and everything is within reason. And the pictures that I even show that this isn't anything crazy. It's not like they did anything weird or ridiculous in their yard that would warrant someone to come and knock on the door and then almost step in the house because, they feel a certain kind of way. And I would almost guarantee that this dude wouldn't do that if that husband was home, right? He probably would have acted a little differently. But that's, sometimes what you get. So she's not an asshole. I agree that the husband should be super petty. I would put way more spiders out there. Every year I would add more and more spiders until you can't see my lawn. It would be bad, super bad. And then on top of that, I would wear a spider outfit. I'm a big dude, so it'll be hard to find one, but even if I had to make one. I'm rocking the spider outfit every Halloween. I'll even wear it for Christmas. When we had the community pool party, guess who's showing up in the spider outfit? I will be a super asshole just because this dude showed up at my house. But that's just me. So this one, I'm gonna do a few more Halloween ones because I think that those are pretty good. I'll try to do some of the ones around the holidays for those particular holidays. I think there are a few more of these. Seems like people beef over decorations on other people's homes all the time. I've never heard of this or never had this problem because, like I said, I don't put up decorations. But apparently it's a thing, so I'm gonna try to find some more of these. But other than that, this one was pretty decent. Hopefully, there's another update, and if there are additional updates on some of these, I'm gonna come back and do additional videos. So we want to thank you guys again for checking us out. Once again, we do this 2 times a week. You gotta hit the notification button if you want to know when the videos are being posted. As well, like and subscribe, please. We appreciate it. Hit up the comments. Let us know who you think is an asshole, who you don't think is an asshole. And always, like I said, you can always give me other ideas of things that you want me to react to. We really appreciate it. This is D Murray, and this is D Murray Reacts.